Adjustable rate mortgages were not necessarily the problem. It was getting an adjustable rate mortgage when you didn't have to prove you had a job and you put 0% down. That was the problem. I mean, my dog could have gotten a mortgage back in 2008, and that's the truth. Bad loan officers and bad lenders were selling these loans saying, we're going to get you into this 2-year adjustable, but you'll be able to refinance before the 2 years is up. So we'll refinance you at that time. So everyone just kind of kept churning and burning. When the bottom fell out of the market, there was no way anyone could refinance anymore. And they were in these adjustable rate mortgages for very short periods of time. Like I said, 2 years, 3 years, the interest rate would skyrocket and your payment would double or triple when the adjustment kicked in. So now it's much more common to do a 5, a 7, or a 10-year adjustable rate mortgage. But the way you have to go into it is think, okay, am I only going to live here for 7 years? Or do I believe reasonably that there's going to be a refinance opportunity between now and the time the rate starts to adjust in 8 years? So the one thing that's interesting about that is that we don't know what the market's going to look like when the rate starts to adjust 8 years from now. So you have to be someone who's a little bit more comfortable with risk. Going back to the emotional component of this, if you're someone who gets an adjustable rate mortgage and you can't sleep at night because you're so stressed out about when's this refi opportunity going to come, or are we going to have to move, are we going to have to sell, this is not the product for you. If you're someone who, like I said, you're going to move to Chicago and you're going to live here for 5 years, fine, get in and out and you're done. In fact, last year I had a client who had gotten himself into a 7-year ARM and they got the notice that the rate was going to go up to 9% starting the adjustment period. Even though rates were at the time 6.5, all he had to do was refinance, which by the way, that 6.5 was exactly what his rate was on his adjustable. So we just moved him from 6.5 adjustable to 6.5, 30-year fixed. Everybody sleeps like a baby.